don't panic about friendship. Today we thought we'd talk about friends, because friends are very important to us, but we can end up worrying about friendship and having lots of friends, or the way we are with our friends. So Tina, friends, what is a good friend?
Well, a good friend is going to be someone who stands by you no matter what.
Right.
A friend is someone that you can trust and that you can rely on.
So there are two very important things to begin with. One, that a friend will stand by us, whatever's happening, yeah? Not just when things are going well. And the other one is that we can trust them.
We can trust them,
Yeah.
and rely on them.
And rely on them, yeah. You know, at the moment we seem to have this thing about lots of people thinking they've got lots of friends on Facebook and different things like that. What do you think to that?
I think, and sometimes there's almost a game, you know, a competition to see who can have more friends. But as I said, a friend is somebody that you can rely on. So you're going to have your really close friends, your best friend, your outer
Your
circle,
BFF.
your BFF.
I learnt that the other day. Best friend forever. Some people do have those, don't they?
They do. And you have friends, and I would call them, you have acquaintances that you know,
Yeah.
maybe through another person.
Now, some people might be friends from reception class, and they might stay friends all the way through their life. But others, it can change a lot, can't it?
It can change. I think people come and people go, and it depends where you go. You know, if you think you're going to high school, there may be friendship changes there. And then when you go on to college, and when you go on to university,
Yeah.
you know, you'll have friends that have been with you from university, you know, through adulthood. So they come and they go.
Some people can worry, can't they, if you're going, I mean, you a lot of experience in secondary school, and I know when people are going from year 6 to year 7, some people might want to keep their friends, but situations might change.
Yeah, and you might come into a secondary school situation, I want a new best friend, and then your old best friend feels slightly, you know.
But we shouldn't try and hold on to people either, should we?
No, I think because friendships grow and move as we journey on, that some will go for a while and maybe come back. So trying to hold on to them and trying to please that person with what they want because you don't want to lose them, it may be that they need to move on. So sometimes a big thing is actually letting go of a friend, and that can be hard, that can be a worry and a stress. But I mean, if it's a good friend, then it's going to come back.
And you said an important word there about pleasing people. There's a danger, isn't there, that people try and please other people and try and make them or say, oh, please be my friend, I'll do whatever you want.
Exactly. And if we think about that book that we read right at the beginning about the koala bear,
oh yeah,
he was trying to please himself and his mum because he wanted to be special.
You know, some people will say to me that, and I'm the same here, that I'm very happy just having a few friends, some few very close friends, other people who are friendly and friendly with, but I have no desire to have 50, 60, 70 people who I call friends. They're not friends like that. And yet I think because we've got this idea of who follows us on Facebook and how many followers we've got on Twitter and things like that, that we're less of a person if we have less people following us.
No, but you know, those may be true friends.
Yeah.
You know, that smaller group that we have.
So we need to watch out for that. That can be a real trap, can't it? I think.
It can be a trap, and I think, you know, we have to be aware that people will move. You know, the friends that I grew up with during my school time are not the friends there. They're in the distance.
And some of that can be because we change.
Yeah.
And if we allow people to come and go as friends, then we will discover new friends. If we try and hold on to people and situations, we're not allowing ourselves to change and grow, and we're not allowing them to change and grow. Yeah. And I think that can be a problem there. Yeah. So someone's reliable. One of the things it said to me about when your friendship or when you love someone is that you will the good of the other. which means that that friendship is for the good of the other person as well as yourself. So it should be life-giving. It should make you happy. If your friendship is not making you happy, then you need to ask yourself, why is that happening?
Exactly, yeah. And that's the grown-up thing, and I think that's where we have to let a friendship go.
Yeah, because I mean, some people you might share interests and you might carry on sharing interests. That might be what brings you together, but then they may change. Or two people can be very different and be good friends because they're different.
Yeah.
But you can't make it happen.
No.
And you shouldn't think that you're any less important or special than anybody else if you have less friends than others. Because again, sometimes people will say all sorts to make up that they're popular. You know, and popularity isn't the most important thing at all.
No, no.
In fact, some people can be very unhappy deep down. They'll pretend to be very popular and everyone think, oh goodness me, they're very popular. I remember once, years ago, somebody coming to me who was captain of the football team and you'd think had everything that they wanted, but actually deep down they were quite sad because the people around them weren't being true friends for them, they were just hangers-on.
Yeah.
So it's important to remember that in our friendships, and it's very important to remember as well in our friendships that God sent Jesus to be with us all the time. There'll be times in our friendships when we have to stand up for things, when we might not have as many friends, we might have other times lots of friends. I've had both those times in life.
Yeah.
But to know that God is with us all the time and truly has sent Jesus as our friend, it's very important, isn't it?
Very.
Let's remember that. Lord, stay with us on our journey. Amen.